Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy, Master Destroyer here. Back at it again with another r slash entitled Parents Reaction. So, without further ado, let's get into it. EM attempts to steal my $1,500 MacBook. On mobile, so sorry for formatting. This is by Swincer Roblox. Interesting. So, a bit of backstory. I have a lot of stress and don't like being in public places for long times. If I do, it often means I'm not as keen to go outdoors again. Okay. That's for days. Good lord, guys. but so here we go. Just back to the story. Anyway, I was on the train for a 3 hour journey. Everything was going okay until the returning journey. I had noticed a kid sat on the opposite aisle from me. He looked about 7, behaving really crazy, screaming the whole lot. The mom was a Karen to a T. I sighed, opened my MacBook, and started doing some Photoshop work I had been meaning to do. I put on my headphones and listened to my music, distracting myself from the situation next to me. All was fine until 10 minutes later, or around 10 minutes later, I felt a tap on my jumper. I jumped, and EK was there, tugging on my jumper. Yes, can I play with your computer? Mommy said I could. I was confused, like, oh, did she? She gave me a stern glare. I told the kid I can't, as it costs a lot of money, and he went back to his seat. I thought that was it. 2 minutes later, Ian walks up to me holding EK's hand. She says, "Excuse me, did you tell my son that he can't use your computer?" I was taken aback and simply said, "Yes, ma'am, I did. This is very expensive and I don't want it to be done." She easily cut me off. "Don't ma'am me, missy." I was so scared and I said, so I replied, "Please, lady, stop bothering me." She continued to inaudibly shout at me and I couldn't understand what she was saying. EK just whispered, "Mom, let's go. I don't want it anymore." She continued to shout, ignoring her son. Then she proceeds to attempt to grab my MacBook. I shout, telling her to back off. I grabbed my things and went to another carriage and got off the next stop. It was my stop. It has been a long week, so I decided to post this. TLDR, until a parent gets mad at me and attempts to steal my MacBook. Honestly, guys, it reminds me of like a time that there was actually a EM story that happened to me not too long ago, but trying to. Okay, here we go. I'll read this one. This was by. I'm not sure what that is. Let's hop right into no introduction. Cast: F is friend, me is me, EM is entitled mother, ED is entitled daughter. Okay, yes. Jesus Christ, guys, yawns for days. So one day I was driving with F, and we sat down on a nearby bench because we were getting tired. While we were there, EM and ED came over to us. ED was wearing a bikini because we were running on a beach, and EM was wearing a straw hat with a black shirt, blue jeans. This was back in the summertime. The child's daughter came running toward me while I was startled because I thought she was going to run into me. She came, and the conversation went as followed. Uh, I'm sorry. This is gonna make me. He told her daughter, "Hey there, handsome, how would you like to spend a night with these babies?" Referring to her chest, we'll say. No? Ian finally comes over, and I thought that she would tell Edie to stop, and of course she didn't. Conversation continued. "Oh, come on. You know you want to. I'd love to spend the night with. I can't even censor that. I don't even know how to censor that in my head, thinking I'm in a club or something. No, thank you. Oh, come on. You obviously have nothing better to do than hang around with your little boyfriend. Me. Oh, no, he's not my boyfriend. She interrupts me. Yeah. Oh, so then you're perfect for my daughter. Edie now talking to my friend. Hey, you SH, get away from my boyfriend. Me, I'm not your boyfriend. Maybe this will change your mind. She effing sits on my lap. Whoa, 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 get off me, lady. Ed, no. Puts her hands in my area and squeezes hard. Hey, get off of him right now or I will call security. EM. No way. How else am I going to get grandkids? At this point, I'm like, fuck it, because. Wait. Okay, no, here. I'm sorry, and I'm forgetting for saying about F it, because at first I didn't want to hurt her feelings or anything, but now I'm just like, oh, okay, F this. I grab her arm, pull her hand out of my area, lift her off me, and then run with F as fast as I can. Jeez. That's disturbing. So anyway, hopefully I don't meet one of those people again, and I will keep you guys updated if I ever see them again. Thanks for watching and or listening. Dude, this isn't a video for fuck's sake. Okay, this one was posted by Old Candy YouTube. I think YTV. I think that's YouTube. I don't know. TLDR at the bottom. So a little background. I live in a pretty big town, and it has a pool complex, which means a toddler pool 65 centimeters deep or 26 inches, a medium pool 130 centimeters or 4 foot 10, and an adult pool 230 centimeters or 7'6". That's not the deepest pool I've been in. And if you want to enter the adult pool, you need to know how to swim. So, to the story. I was in the adult pool because it was cleaner than the medium pool, and also I'm a decent swimmer. A 6-year-old girl who had water jugs jumped in the water. She swam like 2 minutes, and her water wings fell off, and she started to drown. I rushed to her, took her by the arm, and helped her get out of the water. When I got out, I asked her why did she jump into the adult pool. She said that her mother let her, and she was crying a little. I just go to the bar from the pool complex and buy her an ice cream. She started to feel a little better, and I asked her where her mom was. The little girl took me to her mother, who was a effing land whale. I asked her. The cast: OP, me, PG, poor girl, EM, entitled land whale, and LG, lifeguard. Okay, excuse me, with a very annoyed look. What? I saved your daughter from drowning. Why didn't you let her in? Why did you let her in the adult pool when she doesn't know how to swim? She has water wings, so I don't see what's the problem here. Oh, but her water wings fell off and she started to drown. So, this is where the lifeguard jumped in. Your kid was in danger, and this boy, I am 16, but okay, saved her from drowning. He got to her before I could get in the water. And if the kid can't swim, she shouldn't go to the adult pool. That's ridiculous. I paid to be here, so my daughter can swim wherever she wants. OP. The sign next to the adult pool says unsupervised children aren't allowed in the adult pool. But you are also a child. Where are your parents, Opie? I came by myself, and also I'm 16, so I'm not a child. I'm a teenager. Shut up, liar. She pushes me into the pool. I had scuba glasses on my head, but they weren't covering my face. I fell in the water, but since I could swim, I just got to the surface and put my scubas on. She tried to push me again, but she got karma instead. She fell into the water as I just swam away from her. She didn't drown because she was super fat, so she floated. Oh god, that's so mad. That's so bad. Oh my god. The good thing after this is that the manager of the pool gave me a free summer pass for 10 pool entries and banned EM from the place. TLDR, I saved a girl from drowning and EM tried to drown me after I told her that I saved her daughter. Then she gets banned from the pool and I got free summer passes. Edit, OMG, thanks a lot. Yay, I got a silver. Edit 2, oh my god, you are the best. 4 gold and 2 silver. Damn. That's pretty incredible, actually. I think I'm going to read one more and then I'm going to call it here, guys. Posted by user Supreme Emerald Gamer Z. EM, I think, threatens to poison my dogs. Repost. So here's a bit of context. I live in one of those trailer neighborhoods and I have to walk the dogs every night. Now, this happened once before to my mom. Sorry. So I was walking my dogs and I was in a lady's yard and my dog peed in the yard. Unfortunately for me, the owner of the house, who will now be known as EM, was watching and the following conversation took place. I'm paraphrasing. Hey, you! Yeah? Didn't I tell you to keep your dogs out of my yard? No, that was my mom. Well, if I see your dogs in my yard again, I'll poison them. Now get the F out of my yard. Okay. How can people be so crazy? You know, actually, I did say I was going to read one more, but I think I'll just keep going. If. Let me see here. Let me. There aren't very many stories left. No! God damn it. Oh, I'm going to read this one. This one was posted by user merely average. I'm merely average. Okay. EM tells me that because her kid likes my car, it belongs to him. Updated. So I posted this story about an EM saying that because her son likes my new car, I should gift it to him. There's a link there, guys, for the original story. This was a few months ago, and I have purchased a dash cam for my car as well as a video doorbell. But alas, EM has decided to bring this kerfuffle to a second round. Kerfuffle. What a freaking word. What the heck? the ring, the they ring the video doorbell, and so I go to the door and see who it is. I open up the door and I see, hello, and behold, my favorite EM, and who I suspect at the time is her entitled husband. Hello? Hello, name. It has come to my realization that our son was trespassing on your property and playing inside your car. Well, yes, EM already ran. And he threatened to kill my son. I was really surprised about this comment. I did not hear that part. Is this true? Me, I would never do that, especially to a young child. Turns to EM. Who told you that I threatened him? Well, something. Obviously, who else would it be? Well, could it be perhaps that your son said that because he liked my car, he wanted it for himself? EM angry again. No, he is honest and he would never do that. EM's name. I would like to believe that he is honest, but I do not know that, and I don't think my his name is the kind of person that would threaten a young kid. Ian clearly knocked down a bit by this comment and soon goes home because she needs to put the kid to bed. Bear in mind it's about 3 in the afternoon and I had just gotten home from work. Oh, and Emma, I think, is a nice man. I'm really sorry about that. I will be honest. She was a little bit spoiled growing up, and I guess now she thinks that it's it it is the right way to raise kids' name. I will try to talk to her and calm her down. Thank you so much. I might have gotten in a little bit I might have gotten a little bit too mad when this whole thing happened. It's just that I had gotten in the car about a week ago before, and I was really proud of it, but I can assure you that I would never threaten to kill someone, especially a young little kid like that. No, I understand. At this point, we go our separate ways. Nothing more has happened yet, but I am definitely glad that the nice man has a bit of sense. That's a meme. Ruined my PlayStation? Well, be gone! Thought? Well, let's start your story. This story is about 3 to 4 months old. Well, you see, I effing hate my aunt and her effing kid, especially after the incident. So what happened was that my mom and dad had to go out of the state for a few days, urgently after getting the news of my uncle, from my father's side, had just passed away, and I wanted to go as I was somewhat close to him, but not too close. But mom decided that I had exams coming up, so I should just stay home and study. But she said I can't live alone. I'm 17 because I need someone to take care of the house while I study and go to classes. Well, she decided to call my aunt to quote unquote babysit me while they were gone. Well, no biggie, as long as they mind their own business. Well, they didn't. Oh, that sucks. My aunt came at our home 2 to 3 hours early to give her wishes to my father. My uncle said he would come too, but can't because of the workload. My uncle is a very nice guy, so not nice guy, no hard feelings for him. As soon as my parents left, she called her kid from school. And the first thing the kid does after entering the house throws a tantrum for my PlayStation. I said I couldn't give it to him. It was quite expensive, and it is a gift from my father, who also I wouldn't like my game scores to be ruined, but my aunt forces me to give it to him, or else she would leave and tell my mom I was misbehaving. After about half an hour of back and forth, I had to give it to him. After that, I went to my room and opened the window and listened to some songs to clear up my mood. After a while, I go back to the hall, and the effing moron had chips and juice all over the console and the controller. I wanted to kick him so bad, I went to confront him, and guess what? He starts crying even without me telling him a word. The cow comes running out of the kitchen where was baking a cake for her angel, from our groceries, by the way, after hearing this, and shouts at me somewhat like this. What the F are you doing to my kid? Back the F off, or I will get you with a kitchen knife in hand. Whoa, calm down, Nate. I didn't even do anything, okay? So just calm the F down. Don't you swear around name. I don't want him like you. Well, then look at what he did to my console. Snatched the controller out of the hand. The kid starts hitting me in the knee and crying to give him the controller back. EA, give him the remote right now or I'm calling your mom. Well, calm down, EA. All I'm telling you is to keep it. I don't effing care what you're saying. Give it back. Okay, okay, here. After giving the controller back, I asked him to keep it clean, and I haven't even processed to finish my sentence. He effing yeets it on the floor. I point my finger towards him, and she thinks I'm about to slap him, and she slaps me without even seeing a fist. Well, as a teen, I get really mad and hit her back, and we started fighting, slapping and kicking each other. And well, she starts crying now. A grown A woman starts crying, and she starts telling me that she is leaving and calling my parents and everything, and picks up her child and starts packing up. I call my mom while she's packing up, start to tell her everything, while she just comes behind me and snatches the phone and starts yelling how I abused her and how I almost killed this kid and herself, how I broke the game thing and blah blah blah. I snatched the phone back and pushed her to get the F out of the house. She was yelling outside and I told my mom everything and she said they were coming back. I insisted that they stay over and that I can go live with my grandma for the time being and I can take the metro to class for a few days. She agreed and told that she would have to chat with our uncle and try to sort it out. My mom was furious on her return, thinking I was in the culprit, but I managed to calm her down, and she was understanding and told me to never meet her again, and I was grounded for a month for hitting her. But anyways, I still love my mom for at least hearing my side, and also she convinced my uncle, and no police was involved, as my uncle already knew what a big B she was. And also, I still meet my uncle a few times, and he also apologized for her behavior and everything. So, all good, and I'm happy I got to take my revenge and get all my anger out on her before she left. I also spent the month watching movies, so no biggie. There are many more incidents which made me hate her. Tell me if you guys want them. Yeah, I have to agree with this. That's just ridiculous. But anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna end this episode here. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, hit the bell and smash the subscribe button so that way you never miss a video. That way you'll become part of hashtag Destroyer Nation and Notification Squad. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Keep on rocking Destroyer Nation. Deuces.